Nicole, since you're returning, you said in a message to us, you said you wanted to discuss Brian's status as a 6. What did you mean by that?
Well, so this is only my second time on the show, but then I think it was the next show, maybe that Tuesday. I had never heard the men rate themselves. I always see the women rating themselves. And I think you said you rated yourself on the look scale a 6, but on a good day a 6.9.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just like a humorous thing I say, but yeah.
But like, I feel like I'm a 6, but I might be a little cuter than you. So are you a 5 or am I a 7?
I think.
Are you a 5 or am I a 7? Or are we the same cuteness?
So let me give an opposing argument to this.
You think you're, okay, no.
No, I think I'm a 6.
You think I'm a 6, and your assessment of my physical attractiveness is less than yours.
I think I'm a 6.
There is an age discrepancy, though.
There is an ages, but if I...
And men and women, their peak...
Yeah. I understand that.
Relationship
I thought we were
value.
just talking physical looks.
So disregarding age. Just looks. What was your scale on? What do you mean?
You're 6. I thought it was purely. I thought you had
purely
said
looks.
something on
I give myself
appearance.
like a 6.
Okay, that's fair.
Given the metrics, and look, some women might think I'm lower, some might think I'm 7, whatever it may be. In any case,
I think
my self-assessment is, I'm above average height. I'm 6'1", full head of hair, blue eyes, solid beard. I could, I'm not overweight. So I would say that puts me at slightly above average at a 6.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I had never heard the men rate themselves.
I also think that the scale looks a lot different from men to women.
We're being graded on different things.
No, absolutely. But if we're looking,
I'm gonna do. Hold on. Oh, so sorry. Continue. I'm just gonna let the chat know.
If we're looking,
I'm doing a poll.
If we're looking at a scale from 1 to 10, obviously 1 and 10 are going to be the least. are going to be a small fraction of the population. I think in terms of good looks, there are a lot more good-looking women compared to how many good-looking men there are.
Nicole. Okay, so Brixton versus Nicole, right?
Help though. So.
What's that?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have makeup. We have makeup. We have hair makes a huge difference,
totally.
And also in this day and age of especially in California, it's getting harder to tell who has fillers or Botox, whereas men aren't as likely to do those things. So I feel like that also helps why we have a lot more attractive women more than men.
Oh.
Martin donated
thank you,
$100. Brian, ask all the ladies what they want in a relationship. I'm kidding. I couldn't care less. Answer the question about being a horse girl. I know you come from money, but not this kind of money. Brian, I will come on when in CA. Have Priya on when I am.
Hey, actually Priya's moving to the Southern California. I don't know if
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's moving to SoCal, so we'll have her on more. Thank you, Marquavius. Much appreciated.
I come from a middle-class background with some help from my mother when I was younger.
Okay. So, the poll's been going for a minute now. We have 524 votes. There's about 5,000 people watching. Who is cuter, Brian or Nicole? I feel like I should have worded this question a little better.
But that was the question.
What's the question?
That was just the question, because I thought you were just talking about cuteness.
Yeah, but I should have worded it like who is more...
Look, if they vote that you're cuter...
objectively more phically attractive.
Okay. Well, if I lose, which I think I'm going to lose, do I have to wear flannel next time I'm on?
No, but you've just been... I mean, keep in mind there's men watching this, and there's men who probably don't want to consider themselves as gay. Yeah. And they're saying I'm cuter than you, so it's 75 to 25%. So
shoot, do I have to wear flannel now next time?
I don't see how that's at all related. But
plus, you know how they feel about.
But maybe it's going to make me cuter. Maybe it's the flannel.
But speaking of rating, and I will further rebuke your 6 comment, or your rejection that I'm a 6. I will rebuke it after I do this. Let's see here. We have Stifler. Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Kiko, you first.
So, I've had a lot of feedback in the recent months about my appearance. And I've been kind of taking a mental note of what I see, like in my comments and everything. So I think when you like average it out, when you take all of the like zeros and then all the 10s and then the few like 7s and 3s, I'll give myself a nice like 6, maybe 7, or maybe it's being too generous. There's a lot of zeros there. Maybe 5, I guess.
Kiko, almost every other episode you've been on, you've given yourself a 10.
And you guys have told me I was wrong
What's
every single
changed?
time. Am I not
Have you
learning?
been convinced?
Like, I mean, shit.
You've been convinced.
Well, I mean, you guys are telling me that it's not what I see myself as. It's what everyone else views me, and they've given me their feedback. So I've seen the feedback, and I recognize that I am now
All right, some
a solid
growth.
5.
Getting some growth here. Okay, did your boyfriend tell you to say that?
No.
Okay.
He told me that,
You're a 10?
no. He told me.
Oh, your own boyfriend?
Well, no,
tell
he'll
you?
tell
Oh,
me I'm
shit.
a 10. Like, he thinks,
Okay,
not,
alright.
but he always says, like, he says the same thing that most people say, like, I'm a 9 because there's always room for improvement, is what he would tell me to say.
Okay, all right.
I think that's too, like,
Wow.
that's just too, like,
Look
predictable.
at that. Look at that. Okay, so you used to say you're a 10, now you're a what?
6, maybe 6.5. It's a lot of numbers that get thrown in my comments, so it's hard to keep
All
track.
right. All right, what about you?
Well, I thought I was a 6, but if she's going with 6, I'm gonna lower mine.
Don't worry about her scale.
I'd say a 6. I'm a 10 on the res.
On the what?
Res?
The reservation?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Native American?
Yeah.
Oh, did not
Sioux
know
tribe.
this.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
you're a
makes
10 on the
sense.
res.
Yeah.
What
very small.
what tribe do you?
I'm Sioux tribe,
Sioux. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
but like I work for Bay Mills tribe. But there's
You work for the what?
Bay Mills tribe.
Bay
There's different tribes.
Bay Mill?
Bay Mills.
Bay Mills.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, but I'm Sioux tribe, so but I work for them, so. But we all have like our little community.
Do you live on the reservation?
I have. Not right now.
Have you ever gone off the reservation?
Yes. This is the farthest I've ever been west. I go to Florida a lot.
But okay.
I go to Florida a lot, but this is the first time I've been west.
Okay. What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Brian, I'm a little confused on this because last time
Looks.
you said it's a fixed scale, right? Like beauty is a fixed scale. That's what you've said prior.
Did I say that? I don't think those
There's an
words.
objective.
I think it's.
You said there's an
No.
objective, which is
Yeah.
fixed, right?
Sure. All right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what are you predicating on? What are you predicating that on? Like Western beauty? Because there's Eurocentric beauty. You said you're
Tell you
white,
what, how about you
white
tell
skin,
us-
blue eyes.
Well, I mean,
See what I mean?
I disagree that, for example, say a woman who's an Asian woman who has dark hair and dark eyes, she could be a 10 in the West. So I reject this idea that you need to have blue eyes and blonde hair, whatever the fuck
Well, that
it
would
is.
mean that the scale isn't objective then, right?
The scale
Well,
is
but there's more. A 10 can manifest itself in, like, there's not a singular person that's a 10.
Okay.
So there's room for differentiation. Like, for example, a woman with blue eyes could be a 10. A woman with brown eyes could
So
be
what's
a 10.
the objective standard if
Well,
a woman
there's
is blue and
there's something to be said about facial symmetry, for example. There's something to be
Okay.
said about having a healthy body fat percentage range. That's
and you don't think
certainly-
race plays into that hierarchy of beauty at all in the Western
There
society?
are many studies
There-
across different cultures and races and locations around the world that this scale holds up to. Of course, it's going to look different in different cultures and society, but the scale of like face symmetry and hip to waist ratio and certain things like that live up to that.
Also-
The
standard
face
in-
symmetry
Also,
science is
hold
pretty
on. But
outdated, though, in the
also-
psych universe, just
I
to
would,
say.
I would just point out that, my understanding is that, for example, Asian women are rated the most attractive cohort of women. So I don't know why you want
In
to
where?
make it
Where?
in the U.S.
In the U.S., the
Yes.
Asian women are the most
Yes,
attractive.
Asian
Source?
women are frequently ranked as the most desirable when it comes.
Source?
That's
Question
not
mark?
overall, but that's pretty shocking to me to hear.
Yeah, me too.
I think Asian women are
Okay,
beautiful.
in any case, what are
Not
you
to
getting
me.
at?
Yeah,
What-
I'm not surprised.
Oh, I was
not
genuinely just wondering like what the metric was so that I can give myself an accurate like number. That's all. I was just wondering like what the scale
This
is
like how we
predicated
feel,
on.
though, right?
No, it's how other people perceive us.
Oh.
That's why I was trying to say like what is the scale predicated on? Because
Are you Latina?
yeah, Puerto Rican.
So are you asking me if you're less attractive because of your race? Like, I don't get what
Well,
you're going for
okay,
here.
so like
I was just teasing about the rest
And-
comment.
Bro, you're
like-
overthinking this.
It was a joke. Mine
You're
was
really
I don't
overthinking
think I'm
this question.
overthinking
You're
it.
like, you're
Mine was-
overthinking.
I said
Did you
6
rate
last
your-
time.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say,
I'll-
what did you rate yourself?
I said 6 last time. I'll stay with 6 this time, but I do think the scale is important to be talked about if we're going to be giving out
What
numbers.
scale? What scale?
That's what I'm saying. The
talking about?
objective
What
scale
are
that you
fucking talking
you
about?
said many times that there's a fixed objective standard of beauty, and that the scale is 1 to 10, and that it's fixed. So if it's 1 to 10 and then it's fixed,
Hold on.
Martin
Can you hide the
donated
thing?
$100. This question is for Pocahontas, or her tribal name, she who runs with many baby daddies. You work at a gas station and do OnlyFans. Where do you hear this more often? Fill it up.
I've never heard that before, so
Where do you hear this more often? Fill it up.
I don't know what to tell you. I've never had anybody say that to me.
No, I think they're saying fill it up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
No, never. So
Okay.
Isn't it only in New Jersey where there's this person that has
Oregon.
Oregon. I don't know how to
Oregon,
pump
too.
gas. I just moved to
Oh, you're
Florida.
from Jersey,
I'm from
right?
Jersey.
She's
yes.
from Jersey.
is that a thing?
Brian,
I don't
what's
know.
up?
Can
Never.
you give us a woman, I hope like a public figure of sorts, that is a 10 to you?
A woman who's a 10.
Yeah.
Angelina
A
Jolie
10?
in
The
the
scale,
90s.
No,
the
no,
scale
no,
does
no,
it.
no, no,
The
no.
scale is useless or pointless if nobody.
Agreed.
Like you guys come here and say all the time, well, nobody's
yeah.
truly a 10. Nobody's perfect. Well, then there's no point in the scale.
Yeah,
there
there's no
has to
scale.
be
Right, so 1 to
somebody
9.
who's a 10. Not saying that that 10 has
Sure.
to be a 10 to him or somebody else, but what's your version of a 10?
Right.
that's what we're asking.
Natty.
If you're going
It
to
would
use a scale,
sort
you
of
have to know
almost
how to
be
use
an
it.
amalgamation because you
N-
have
pick
the
a
body,
woman.
you have the body, then you have the face. So like
Then your 10
this
doesn't
girl,
exist.
well,
That doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
I
and
think
the scale
10 is
doesn't-
exceedingly rare.
Okay,
Or
but
it
give
might be
me
possible.
one.
It might be possible. There's 9s.
You don't.
adjustable
You can't
9s.
think of one woman
Adjustable
who's a 10.
9s.
An adjustable. Is that the term? I don't know if that's the term, but I would say like approaching 10. My personal take, Kristen Cruick when she was
I don't know who that is.
Kristen Cruick, Smallville.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Can we
pull it up?
Kristen
I
Cruick.
do
Can
want
we
to
get a
see.
picture
Yeah,
on the
can we
screen?
get a
Pull her up.
Come on, Nick.
Google Kristen
Just so
Cruick
we could see what you're
Smallville.
talking about.
I think she's very
Because,
attractive.
like, for example, like Michael,
Very attractive. I don't know if she's a 10.
whatever
I don't
his
know if
name
she's a 10.
is.
You said she's
who
an
was on
adjustable
here.
9.
I'd
not
give her
Knowles.
a 9.
Michael Sartain.
Knowles, if he was a juice head, yeah, that one. He like said like his girlfriend is like flat out 10, no questions. I know it's his girlfriend, but like he was really standing 10 toes down on it, and she's a beautiful woman. But I know a lot of people who wouldn't consider her a 10. So like that's a 10 to him,
Sure.
which would make sense why he might not like me because she's white with blue eyes or whatever. So obviously I won't be his 10. But,
Hold on. So
Oh, she's beautiful.
Kristen Cruick, scroll down.
Oh my god, she looks like my friend Isabella.
Some of
Ward.
these photos are not flattering. Like if you
do you
see
mean she's
video,
beautiful?
if you yeah, no, she is. But if you see video of her, like
No, this is something I would agree with.
Yeah, she's
some
a
of the,
10.
some of these are not the best photos. Wait, actually, hold on,
You
go
gotta look
down.
on Pinterest.
The
Pinterest
one
has
with
all
the
the good
flowers. Click on the flowery.
So you like the youngest looking photo of her? She looks 14 in
I'm
this photo.
scroll down.
So you like Priya?
Scroll down. Oh, that's a good one. Wait, the Getty Images.
Also the youngest one. We're
2003.
Oh my goodness.
20 years.
Hold on, she's.
What about Margot Robbie?
So you like
Yes,
young?
Margot Robbie
had
is a
this
win.
discussion.
Yeah,
already.
she's like the most beautiful
Oh.
in the world.
Also, wait, Kristen
don't
Cruick
agree with
from. Oh wait, Kristen Cruick.
See, but then look
when
at
she was
here on the
in-
comments. She's a 7.5. She's a 6. LO, definitely not a 10. Nobody's a 10. Like it's so it's
Subjective.
not- you guys cannot say that it is 100% set in stone.
What was that road trip? Wait, search Kristen Cruick road trip. search Kristen Cruick road trip. Wait, is it road trip? Is that the fucking movie?
Margot Robbie was
Euro-
hot
no,
10
Euro
years
trip.
ago. How
Euro
old
trip.
is Margot Robbie?
Euro trip.
She's
probably
not
in
that
her
old.
late
Euro trip.
mid late
Euro
30s.
trip.
What? She's
10 years ago.
Oh my god.
Search that shit.
If they're saying she's not hot,
And he said
then-
Margot Robbie is mid. Margot
let's
Robbie's
check it
you know
out.
what I mean?
That's
Like, I'll
what
just
I
go.
mean. Like,
Wait,
it's-
check it out.
It's subjective.
Wait, is it-
It's
is it
that,
coming up?
Like, it's so different based
Kristen
on
Krug.
different people. Yes, obviously there's attractive people. Yes, obviously there's ugly people. We know that, but
The photos don't do her justice.
But
Okay.
to what
all
standard?
right.
Oh,
Look
is
up-
she Scotty's girlfriend? Scotty
And-
doesn't
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Oh,
Scotty
okay.
doesn't.
Look
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
hey
yeah.
Brian, look
Oh,
up
she was cool.
objective standard of beauty. Fucking.
I think we're.
I think we've
we
established-
can look
I
it
think-
up.
Is
Yeah.
that where you fell for her when she was Scotty's girlfriend? Is that where? Yeah.
She's a
Turned you on?
babe. She's definitely a babe.
Is that what turned you on though? That when she was like, you know,
What?
all crazy in that one?
Was she crazy?
She was
She
wild
had
in
like
that
a very
one.
small role.
Yeah.
Brian, you said you don't
She
like
just, like,
crackhead energy.
Kicked him to the
I
curb
do not.
and, you know, yeah, she was like screaming.
Bro, this is gonna give
Can you
us
look?
something
Can you
to,
look up? No, look up this the study that they did.
Look, there's something to say about symmetry and facial features and. You
But that
know.
changes country to country.
Bro,
And-
you're overthinking
and it's like,
this
I'm
shit.
not overthinking
You're
it.
overthinking.
This is literally my field. Like, the objective standard of beauty changes from country to country. That's just
Look,
how
there-
it works.
there
So just
is-
take your standard. What's your standard?
I already said 6.
Okay,
Like,
there we go.
I
There we
already
go.
said that. Yeah.
That's good.
Why are
Is it
you
my
looking
turn?
at me like that?
Is Madison up?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna like say
Fucking
something to her. You
conversation
had,
derailed
you had
for
like a
10
weird
minutes
eyebrow at her. Like an 8, like 7 without makeup, maybe. 6.5 without makeup, but an 8 on a good day.
Damn, the chat's fucking roasting Kristen Krug. Okay, all right, fuck, fine, whatever. Fuck, she got up. Okay.
She said
here.
6 though. Remember?
She said 6. Okay, 6
Yeah.
for Nicole.
I would say like a 5.5.
I'm gonna go 6.57. I'm gonna keep my answer consistent for the past 3 episodes and say a 6.7.
All right, I'd say I'm like solid 8. I don't know. I think
Weird.
here's the other thing.
this is the first time a man has rated himself the highest at the table.
Like,
This is crazy.
I'm just going.
Not that I know.
When I was in ball,
I know what your point is. It's when girls start rating them. When the first girl starts at not a 10, then it's not gonna.
Oh, there is a tribal nature to the way you
Yes.
guys do this.
Because
But
when I say 10, usually, and when I say 10 first,
It's a chain
everyone says
reaction.
10
Yep.
after me.
No, I thought
Or
about
8.
this all the way here. And the body count. This and the body
But-
count.
Oh my gosh.
But like, I mean, I'll say it though. Like, of pretty much all of you, I don't think any. Pretty much all of you are going to have a floor that's average. Like, none of you are objectively unattractive women. You're gonna have a floor that's average, and some men are going to consider you guys.
Brian, watch it.
I misclicked.
You're gonna be
I
fired.
misclicked. Sorry.
And some men are going to consider you guys to be attractive. I think objectively, my beautiful girlfriend, I think Priya, the Latin touch is going to be really nice for a lot of guys. I think Madison and Kiko in particular. You guys, there are plenty of guys who are going to consider you to be like maybe upwards of like 8 and 9s depending on their taste. But I think floor is going to be average for pretty much everybody here.
Agreed.
Good times. I'm trying to. Okay, let me do some chats here. We have Puffy Vegas, our good friend, Puffy V, starting with the girl, black girl, what? On the right, and he went. The white girl, what? Huh? 7.5, 6.5, 7.7, or 7.5, 6. Fuck, 6, 7, 6.5.
Valdev donated $99.
Thank you, big Puffy.
It is wild how such a simple question time and time again gets so much overthought. Kiko needs a new nickname for her good faith. Also funny how the simps rate Kiko 10/10ths. They all would date if they could.
Oh, well, there you
It's
go.
not just simps rating me 10 out of 10, actually. I have a magnitude of the comments that I do get are men saying that they hate almost everything that comes out of my mouth. They don't stand for anything that I say. They don't agree with me at all. We're completely different, but they can't deny that I'm attractive to them. So I wouldn't say, sure, there are simps, but if anything, I do get a lot of those comments. So
Wait, what?
I agree.
Not the only people calling me 10 out of 10 are not just simps. There's other men as well.
Or Valdiv. Thank you, man. Appreciate